We're here at KBB in Birmingham, and the show is extremely exciting. It's very well attended, a lot of buzz, a lot of activity, which is great. And I think it's going to set up sort of the new era of kitchens. So we're looking at some new trends that we see in the marketplace today. This is a great example. We have our Calcutta, which is a beautiful white marble.
Based on a pure white, but it does show one of the trends that we are seeing, and that is how gray comes into that white space of a kitchen.
Exactly, yeah. The gray vein then is now becoming part of the inspiration for gray stones. We see a lot of gray in weathered woods. We see gray
concrete.
Concrete looks is a
really
big inspiration.
Topic. Yeah.
Weathered woods.
Yeah.
It's interesting because the world used to be very brown and beige, and now that's cooling off, which is fantastic.
Neutral.
Yeah. New and modern.
So we are at Pronorm, and here's a very good example of a trend that we've been seeing, and this is how kitchens and living merges. We have here a workspace that merges with a dining table, and this tells us how kitchens become the social meeting center of a home.
Yeah, the old homes had a separate dining room with walls. It was all, the kitchen was in the back with the door. Now everything is blended together in one space. We might see materials that differentiate the spaces, like this lovely dining area is a beautiful oak finish, natural, warm, and then the workspace, the sort of more technical space, is actually in a metallic or metal finish, which is really interesting.
One of the trends that we've been seeing is that in bathrooms for shower panels, we're moving from that small tile in a plain color to beautiful images of natural materials in their true scale, right?
Yeah, the grand scale really is the natural scale. It's the real stone, it's the real concrete looks, it's wild. It's the wider planked wood looks, and it's fantastic because there's new technology that allows us to create true scale at any price point. So here's another example of true scale. What's really cool about this, though, is we've seen a lot of stone and marble visuals, but now we're actually seeing the wood come into the shower, which is fantastic.
Yeah, and this planked elm is a really nice example of a very urban but still rustic look. The wood tones together with the more concrete grays, so it's a new generation of rusticity.
It is.
Yeah.
This is another great example of a trend we see in gray, true scale, but bringing the wood aesthetic into the shower, which is lovely.
And it does give you a sense of the scale of these designs. I mean, they do go from floor to ceiling, and you can cover a whole wall and don't see a repetition.
Repeat, exactly, no repeats.
So, yeah,
very modern.
Really good example.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a great show. Very optimistic, a lot of buzz. There's a lot of interest in new trends, and I really do think it's going to signal the new era of kitchens. Kitchens and baths and beds.
There's a lot of new style coming in. I think lots of inspiration from the Italians, the marbles and
exactly
the tiles. Yeah, good new stuff.
Great.